What's up, guys? It's Kale. We're back at it with another episode of my attempt to fix the Hornets franchise. So, as I know, when we left off in the last one, we traded away Mikal Bridges and brought back Klay Thompson, who was originally with us at the start of last season after we traded away for him, and now he's back. So, you know, what goes around comes around. We're gonna sift through a little bit, see who's the best team. The Heat are 3-3. That's not bad. Magic are 0-4. Probably not gonna play that game. Nets, here we go. This is a game we'll play. So we lost to the Heat. It is what it is. Let's see. They want to give us Kyle Anderson, second round pick. So who is this? Oh, this is Chris Murray, Keegan Murray's little brother. So let's see. Let's see who the Hawks got. Okay. Brick Lopez. So there's not really anybody they have that I would really want. I mean, these guys are good players, but I don't want any of these guys over Thibault or Cam Reddish. Like, maybe DeAndre Hunter, because he is 6'8". I mean, let's see what we can do. See if we can do just a little bit of finagling. Let's see what they're talking about in the draft. So they do have a first, picking up a trade. Oh, okay. So we can't even get their draft pick. Let's see if we can do something like this. Okay, they don't want to give it up. That's fine with me. I mean, I'm not losing no sleep over that trade. Not giving that up. I mean, no, not giving up Mark Williams for Bo Cruz and whoever else that was. So yeah, here's the Magic. Oh, this is the game I said we're not gonna play. We're gonna play against the Nets. Sorry about that. Yeah, no, we're not giving up Mo Wagner for Bobo. We're not really giving up Bobo. I mean, like I said, there's nobody on this team I really want to give up. Like I'm gonna pretty much stick with this team for at least a year. Even though I gave away Mikal Bridges, I'm probably gonna stick with this team for at least a year. Now this right here is a very, very interesting trade. So, you know, I said I want to keep the team for at least a year, but imagine, I mean, having Gobert off the bench wouldn't be bad. Now, can Gobert shoot threes and bring the ball coast to coast like Bobo can? No, he can't. I mean, simply put, he cannot. But would it be a bad trade? It's just because then I'll have two inside bigs and Bobo and Mark Williams. And Bo does a pretty good job protecting the rim. But I don't know. I think I'm going to have to decline this trade. You know, again, y'all may be calling me dumb down there, but Bobo can stretch the floor. He can bring the ball up the court. Rudy Gobert is just another inside big, and we already have that Mark Williams. So I'm gonna decline that trade right there. I'm gonna keep my original team. No. Would you like to stop simulating and make some options? No. You can go ahead and go to the Nets. So let's look at the Nets team right here. So this is Mikal Bridges. He went back to the Nets. I mean, we gave him up for Klay, and he ended up back in Brooklyn. So that's very interesting. So yeah, we'll see y'all in the game. All right, so here we go. As of right now, the Nets have they're one game ahead of us. Who's that? Walker Kessler. Okay, Walker Kessler versus Vic wouldn't be it's not gonna be a bad matchup. So yeah, as you know, we got Klay on the team now. We got Klay back on the team as Vic gets back door right there by Kessler. Kessler's reigning Rookie of the Year. Vic's trying to be Rookie of the Year, so this definitely be another solid matchup for him. See if we can get Klay going. That's a good shot. Bounce back. It's a good shot. Oh, how's it not a steal? Also, what's up with LaMelo's number? Why out of all people, why did LaMelo change numbers? Like, why is he now number 9? Can you lob that? Yep. Run the floor, Vic. Wait to run the floor. Yeah, I always think it's interesting, like when the Hornets, or just not the Hornets, but 2K in general, like it gives players certain numbers. Like, why is Vic number 45? I get why he was number 1 because of LaMelo, but now LaMelo is number 9. Like, it's just, how did he just decided he wanted to change his number or whatever? Maybe I'll go look into that and edit and change, just make their numbers more realistic. Oh, Klay's number 1 now, which I don't understand that at all, how you came here and just took somebody else's number, but we'll see. We got PJ in the corner, shot, PJ. So yeah, maybe after this game I'll go by, and I'm not going to edit any stats or anything, obviously, but I'll go by and just tweak the numbers and give them just more accurate numbers. Like, LaMelo's going to get number 1 back. I don't know why Klay can't get 11, but we'll go and maybe look into that. That way we don't have guys wearing number 9 and number freaking 45 and things like that. Board. Nice bounce back. Melo has a quick jumper. I mean, I don't know if it's because it's something his dad drilled into him at a young age, or because he played professional basketball before he got to the NBA, but he's got a quick jumper. It's good. It's good to have in real life. In 2K, it's just a little harder time. Good D, Clay. Yep. Good help. Obviously, we got the board. And then, yeah, Marquez is way too slow for Vic. So we should be able to push. He tried to jelly and he missed it. That's fine. That's fine. It's just a case of rookie trying to do a little too much. That's fine. So here we go, second quarter. As I mentioned before, they're actually up a game on us, so they are technically the better team, and we're trying to, trying to see if we can keep them at bay and keep this lead and come out here with a dub. So here we go. Cam Thomas, nice move on LaMelo, 2-point game. I mean, definitely Cam Thomas, definitely a solid player. All-time leading scorer at Oak Hill. So you think about some of the great players that have came through Oak Hill. Cam Thomas is the leading scorer out of all of those. Good move, PG. How is that I don't know how that's not green. That's a very solid move right there, PG. So it's funny, I kind of called this years ago. I said, I remember telling my friends, the Nets super team is not going to work. Like of KD, Harden, and Kyrie, I knew that team was not going to work. Like too many offensive players. They didn't have really any defenders. And when you just go so heavy on a team like that, you don't have any bench. Like I knew that team wasn't going to work. And so it was no surprise to me after 2 years they just called it quits and cut their losses. Especially after changing the coach multiple times. That was just a bad team from the jump. So delay and one or something like that. Here we go. This right here is a dangerous pick and roll to run. Bo coming off of me. It's like who do you take? Do you take Bo? Do you take Mark Williams? A Sengun makes a somewhat smart decision. Tries to take a charge, but nothing didn't work out in his favor. Claxton's hoping over. Claxton jumped. Should be easy too. Yep. So here we are in the third. We were able to maintain the lead going into the half. So good steal right there by Pritchard. See if we can just slowly keep pushing it up. So. Let him roll to the basket. Actually, let him actually roll to the basket instead of fading out. For some unknown reason, it makes the roll man fade out on some of those. Good lay. It makes the roll man fade out on some of those. I want him to run straight down the middle of the paint, but instead sometimes this game it makes him just flare out for what reason I just don't know. I don't know why that's programmed into the game, and it's always a steal, because they flare out so wide, it's always going to be a steal. Good hands. Good hands. Pretty much close enough, so let me start us back in. Let's see if we can run the score up some more. That's off. Good D. Go PG. Then the lob. He played that pretty good. Clay should have that walled up on. Vic should have rebound. Yep. I'm telling you, I'm obviously not gonna trade LaMelo, but man, I can't get used to LaMelo shot either. It's just I have guys who have too much of. I think it's just the range of jump shots. LaMelo is crazy quick, whereas Mikal Bridges was just crazy slow. So I'm getting used to the wide range. I mean, with LaMelo, I know I have to let it go early, but I'm just not used to it being so quick. So just be something we'll get used to. With LaMelo, I like shooting more fades anyway, so. Not knowing his regular jumper isn't necessarily a problem. I mean, I like shooting fades with him and driving with him more than just shooting catch and shoot. So. All right, so here we go into the fourth. I don't know if people are going to say, oh, LaMelo barely scores. people got to remember, this was the whole point of getting this team so we could take the scoring load off of LaMelo. Like, LaMelo, he went from having to score the points to now he doesn't have to really score any. I mean, this was the whole point. Like, he can focus on strictly playmaking and playing defense. Like, he's been having to be the scoring load for too long. The whole point of this last year's offseason was so he didn't have to score anymore. I mean, he can just do stuff like that. Like, Vic can score, PG can score, Clay can score, PJ Washington can score, people off our bench can score. Like, this was the whole point. So LaMelo not scoring, I don't even mind because, I mean, like I said, he went from having to score everything to now he doesn't have to score. Yeah, what are y'all projections for rookies this year? Like, I mean, I predict I predict Vic to average at least a double-double. So I wonder how close he can get to that. I mean, I feel like averaging a double-double, I definitely can see him averaging 10 to 10. If he's getting the minutes, which he will, because why wouldn't he? He can definitely average 10 and 10. Good shot, PG. I think I'm gonna have the bench finish out this game too. So my starters, And one, yes, LaMelo, good lay. Good lay, LaMelo. That's what I'm saying. Like, he doesn't have to score, but if he wants to, he can. Like, all right, so close game coming down to the stretch right here. Last minute as they get a backdoor lob because I reach. Very close game. They scored off a lot of like broken plays, so to speak. Got guys diving on the ground and we missed a dive, and so now they got to recover and stuff like that. Also, I don't know why Mark Williams loves standing in the corner. Like, I really wish he would just go stand in the paint. Oh, somebody's open. Pass, good shot. All right, so as y'all can see, we were able to close the game out right here. Going to be a double-digit lead. Another solid game for Vic. Solid game for the bench as well. Guys are able to come in and do what they do best. Just keep playing their part, keep the game going and stuff like that. And this is definitely a big win because, like I said, Brooklyn was a game ahead of us, and now we're I think we might be a game ahead of them now. So yeah, we'll catch y'all back in the main menu. So here we go. As y'all can see, we are second in the East playoff picture. Boston was champions last year, so they're obviously still doing good. But we're second in the East. I mean, we're doing pretty good. Like I said, the main thing is we just want to make the playoffs. Make the playoffs, then we take it there. We go from there. So second in the East, you can't really ask for much better. Especially given that this is a completely new team with how we do things. And surprisingly, we're actually better on the road than we are at home, which is usually never the case. But yeah, we're 2 games back from Boston. Hopefully they can slip up one of these days and we can maybe take that #1 spot. If not, we'll still get to the playoffs and then we'll go from there. But yeah, it's been a very exciting episode. Thank y'all for watching. We'll see you next time.